Hi, first grade friends. Today I'm going to read to you a story called The Sun, Our Nearest Star. Did you know that the sun is a star? Well, it is. This is written by Franklin M. Branley, illustrated by Edward Miller. The sun, our nearest star. At night, you can see a lot of stars because the sky is dark. When the sky is bright, you can also see a star. It is the sun. The sun is our daytime star. It is also the star closest to us. The sun is very big. It is much bigger than Earth. The sun is almost 1,000,000 miles across. If Earth was the size of a pea, the sun would be the size of a beach ball. The sun is very far away from us. It is much farther than the moon. A spaceship takes 3 days to reach the moon. It would take more than 3 years to reach the sun. We have the Earth is 240,000 miles away from the moon. But then Earth is, a lot farther away from the sun. It is 93 million miles away from the sun. A lot farther. And you remember, the sun is our nearest star. That means it's the closest. It takes 8 minutes for light to travel from our daytime star to Earth. It takes 4 years for light from the nearest nighttime star to reach us. Most of the stars are much farther away than that. So if the sun is our closest star, and that is 93 million miles away, just think about how far the nearest nighttime star is, right? Because the sun is our daytime star. Stars are made of hot gases. In the sun and other stars, there is iron, gold, copper, and tin. They are not solid as they are on Earth. All of them are gases. Because they are so hot, the temperature on the surface of the sun is more than 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. I want you to think about that for a minute. Even when it's 70 or 80 degrees Fahrenheit at school, we are hot. We're wearing shorts and sandals and a t-shirt. 10,000 degrees is really hot. The temperature in a very hot oven is only 500 degrees. Whoa, and we know to stay away from ovens because they are very hot. The sun is so hot that a spaceship cannot get close to it. If it ever did, the spaceship would change to a gas. That wouldn't be good. Without the sun, Earth would be cold and dark. No plants would grow. No animals, no bugs, birds, or flowers. Nothing could live here. That wouldn't be fun or nice or happy to see, right? The sun keeps us alive. It makes corn grow and apples, wheat, and bananas. Animals eat the plants. We eat the plants and animals. They give us energy. So the energy in our food comes from the sun. It is called solar energy. What do you think the sun can do with its solar energy besides give us plants and animals? Is there anything else that the sun can do? Have you ever seen some weird looking panels maybe on the roof of people's houses or maybe in a large field? Well, when the sun shines on those panels, where does that energy go? What do you think? Millions of years ago, Earth was covered with swamps and jungles. As plants and animals grew, they stored solar energy. When they died, they slowly changed to coal and oil. So ancient solar energy is stored in coal and oil. Today, we use the stored up solar energy in coal and oil and gasoline, which is made from oil. And so that's what we put in our school buses, in our cars, in our lawnmowers or snow blowers, dirt bikes, in order to get that vehicle to move. Gasoline gives them energy. Oh, and that's what it said. To fuel our cars and trucks, airplanes, and rockets. For millions of years, the sun has warmed our planet. It still does. It will keep shining bright and warm for many, many millions of years. Here's some more about the sun I'm going to share. Well, maybe you've already done this. This is making a sun tracker or sundial. It says an Earth moves around the sun. The shadows that the sun casts change position. I'm sure you already explored that. You can use these shadows to tell time. The kind of clock made by the sun and a shadow is called a sundial. All you need are the following materials: a long stick. I saw one of you made this with a straw too, though. A small square piece of clay. You can use a piece of paper. A flower pot or a sturdy cardboard paper plate. I think we all could probably find some cardboard or a paper plate in our recycling bins. So those are the materials you need to make a sundial. I saw some great sundials this past week from Mrs. Orr's class, Mrs. Wall's class, Mrs. Houston's class, Miss Cybers' class, and Mrs. Dickinson's class. Keep up the good work. So friends, that was called the sun, our nearest star. I want you to think about what stars do you see during the daytime? And what stars can you see at night? Well, maybe tonight you can look up at the stars right before bed and see if you can see any stars at night. Make sure you work in your launch log and draw your pictures. See you next time, friends.